If you're aiming to get a score of 3 or 4 on the new TOEFL exam, then a broader vocabulary becomes the key to understanding academic explanations, following arguments, and recognizing cause and effect relationships. The new TOEFL scoring system groups performance into 6 score bands, and each band connects closely to the CEFR, the global standard for measuring language proficiency. CEFR levels A1 through C2 describe how well you can use English in real situations, from basic communication, A levels, to advanced academic fluency, C levels. The new TOEFL score options follow these same stages. Bands 1 and 2 reflect CEFR A level skills, bands 3 and 4 match CEFR B level independence, and bands 5 and 6 align with advanced C level proficiency. Today, I'll walk you through 10 intermediate level words that TOEFL test takers targeting a B level proficiency score should know. I'll explain what the words mean, show you how they're used, and give you quick memory tips so you can use them confidently on test day. And once you understand these words clearly, you'll find that you have immediately improved your comprehension and your ability to express ideas more clearly during TOEFL tasks. Welcome to aceyourtoeflwithstudy.com. I'm Chris, and as the official TOEFL test prep partner, we help you learn the strategies and vocabulary that lead to higher bands, not just more English. Let's dive in. To isolate means to separate something from others. Example, scientists isolated the bacteria to study it more closely. You'll often see this word in science or research-style TOEFL readings, especially when the passage explains how something was tested or discovered. When you use isolate in your own speaking or writing, it helps you show cause and effect clearly, especially when describing steps, processes, or changes. Monetary means related to money, finances, or how a government controls spending and economic activity. Example, the country changed its monetary policy to reduce inflation. This word appears in economics readings, global issues topics, and lectures that explain financial systems. Using monetary yourself can help you sound more precise when talking about cost, value, or policy. Emergence means the process of something appearing, developing, or becoming important over time. Example, the emergence of new technology changed the industry. You'll see this in content about history, science, and social change, especially when the passage describes how something begins or spreads. In your writing, using emergence helps you describe trends or developments in a clear academic way. A commodity is a product or resource that is bought, sold, or traded, and indicates that it has economic value. Example, coffee is one of the world's most traded commodities. This word shows up in content about business, global trade, or agriculture. Using commodity can help your talk about topics relating to economic markets. To invoke means to mention something such as an idea, rule, or example. For example, the speaker invoked historical examples to support their argument. You'll see this word in academic passages that explain reasoning or persuasion, especially in humanities or social science topics. When you use invoke in your own responses, it adds sophistication because it shows you understand how examples and evidence strengthen ideas. All right, 5 down, 5 to go. Doing great so far. Let's move on to the next set of words that you can expect to encounter on the TOEFL exam. Valid means logical, reasonable, or supported by evidence. Example, the speaker made several valid points during the course of the debate and changed the opinion of many of the people listening. You will hear this in more academic or science-oriented settings where arguments and research is being evaluated. Passive is the opposite of active and means to not respond or not perform an action. Example, The teacher was disappointed that the newer students took a passive role in the discussion. It is often used to describe attitudes or participation, and you can use it in your own responses to help explain the level of involvement or engagement. Consistent means always the same or logical across situations. Example, the study produced consistent results in every trial. You may see this word appear in scientific and research-based passages, especially when describing patterns or conclusions. In your own speaking or writing, consistent helps you sound organized when discussing habits, results, or trends. Frontier can mean a physical boundary or a new unexplored area of study or discovery. Example, space exploration is the new frontier of science. You may come across it in content about history, science, or innovation, and you can use the word yourself to describe new ideas or developments. Characteristics are the qualities, features, and traits that describe someone or something. Example, one characteristic of mammals is that they produce milk. This word is common in biology and social science content, and it's used to highlight added details about something. The 10 CEFR B level words were isolate, monetary, emergence, commodity, invoke, valid, passive, consistent, frontier, and characteristics. Mastering these helps you perform strongly in TOEFL bands 3 and 4, where you need to understand details, reasons, and examples, especially in the adaptive reading and listening sections. If this video helped to expand your vocabulary, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Ace Your TOEFL with Study.com, your official TOEFL test prep partner. We've got step-by-step lessons, authentic practice questions, and insider tips to help you feel confident on test day and reach your target score faster. See you in the next video.